Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm ready to irradiate your existing brain cells.
Welcome, everybody, to a random Tuesday night open panel that just got sprung up in the last half an hour because we are not streaming on Pops tonight, and I volunteered to do an open panel there. So, with me, I got Russell Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, girl?
Yeah, like I said on your stream, they're exhausted from that all that storm damage I had to pick up. Ooh, that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I might need Jim's Landscaping to come help me clean that up.
Yeah, hopefully your homeowner's insurance covers that tragedy.
Yeah. With me, I got Sci-Fi Sit-Down. How are you doing?
Just relaxing. How about you, Gorilla? Just getting off work?
No, I've been watching. I've been off for 3 hours now. So, but we always do a drama on Tuesdays with Germ here. So, and we already got a donation to the Box Spring Fund. So I got to take a shot there. And it says, and my shot glass says, "I'll outdrink all you fucking pussies." So, thank you, Edge. Now, it's $10 if you want to see me puke on the Dewar shit. And Edge of Time says, and welcome Edge of Time says, don't monkey with the monkey, Peter Gabriel.
Gorilla, so what's your goal on the money raised through Stream Elements? What's your goal?
Well, new box spring costs $110. I got surfing around my different money raising apps. They're like Just Play and Swag Bucks, and that I probably have around $65 hanging around there, and then I got another $8 from the streams here. So, and Edge of Time says, I liked that storm art yesterday. Well, thank you. I had to do a little work on that one there. And don't mind if I do. And what are you talking about, Wills? Welcome, Jim's Landscaping says, what the frack? And Edge of Time says, unstable parameters detected. And random access reality enforced. Whatever that's supposed to be. Do you know what that means? I have no idea what that means.
No clue.
All right. Tap. Is this thing on? Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. And if you want to join the panel. And Edge of Time says, hail, Dan.
Hey, Edge of Time. And Gorilla, I sent you a comment in private chat if you want to check it out.
What did I say, drink, bitch? Yeah, I already told you that beforehand.
I just want to make sure to not get on your bad side.
No. It's the only one. Yeah, you're going to be contributing tonight, so go for it. Don't I have it set up so you can?
Yes, you do.
Okay. And hopefully no dicks show up in the trying to get on tonight.
That's okay. Just listen when we tell you it's a foot fetish site next time.
Yeah.
Well, plus, Gorilla, it also depends how far you spread the message too for your audience to try to pick up.
Well, at least with that one there, it was just his feet instead of full blown. What'd you have on it? Some guy jerking it and having a banana shove out of his ass on loop.
That was two different things, not at the same time.
Speaking of which, we got Suzanne coming to visit us.
Yeah, welcome, Suzanne. You just picked the perfect time to come into the thing there.
Hey, Suzanne.
Oh, so I've been wanting to do what? Well, hey, after Justified, what do you think of doing? I think of either doing TOS watch parties or DS9 there because who was it? I think it was Daniels that said he's never seen DS or TOS, or was it you sit there and he's never seen TOS?
I seen it on television, but the episodes. It depends what episodes were on TV for a schedule of TOS. So I probably watched most of season 1 on TV, but it's probably vague in my memory though.
Okay, because I thought you said you were saying the other day you'd never seen it.
Well, I haven't seen most of it. I have seen, I think probably about most of season 1 on TV and about a quarter of season 2 on TV as well. It depends what episodes were on the time on TV.
All right. And Suzanne here says, I'm not really here. And Edge of Time says, I won't mention it. Yeah.
Well, if you want to do a TOS live stream in the future and invite me on, I will come on with you to do a TOS live stream.
Okay. And for some reason, Edge of Time says we didn't do this. Ugh. Oh, I wonder where PvP's at. Usually he's here by now.
Did you send him a message in advance?
Well, he knows I'm streaming. I'd say. He knows I'm streaming.
Yeah, if he's on Twitter at all, he should have gotten a message.
Yeah. I'm getting that. I set the poll in Discard there. I had one of the guys message back there.
Speaking of which, we got Pop if he wants to come on the panel for a few minutes if he's up for it.
Yo, hey there, Pop. How's it going? Welcome.
Hey, Pop.
And then Edge of Time says plausible deniability. Oh shoot! I should pin that one thing. Why not? Oh, better turn that down. I'll just keep putting the one in the chat there. The link. Yeah, and Edge of Time's giving us a bunch of champagnes there. And hey, welcome to the Trusty Ape. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. He goes, howdy, gorilla. And DJ, welcome, DJ Play Nice. He says, wee, ahoy, sit down.
Hey, Trusty 8.
Yeah. So, no. Have you watched that Walton's episode yet, though, for Friday?
Not yet.
Yeah, that sounds like we get to see John Boy have a big head on him.
I don't think that's too different from normal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but hey, sit there. Have you seen the episode 2, Vix?
Yes, but it's been a long time since I last saw it. It's basically Janeway's Kobayashi Maru scenario.
All right, which side?
She won that. She won it being as heartless as she normally is.
Yeah. So, what side of the aisle do you fall on that one, Sit Dan?
The Two-Fix side. I mean, she could have just cloned Tuvok and Neelix to have them back in their crew.
So, in other words, she murdered 2 Vix.
Yes.
All right. Oh yeah, that has to have been the one of the most highly debated things of all of Trek, and whether or not insane way there murdered Tuvix. Germ, I think what side of the aisle are you on?
Death to Tuvix.
Death to Tuvix, so he murdered.
And you don't need to bring back Neelix either. You
No,
can let the hairy guy go. Just bring back Tuvok.
yeah.
Well, it's not really specified in the episode. Like, could she have cloned them and taken the memories from storage or something that they had from their medical records, or the detailed scans of their brains and all that to create clones from them?
Well, all she would have needed to do really is go to Tuvok's quarters and Neelix's quarters, find some kind of sample DNA, whether because they established this in that episode in TNG with the people growing old there with that virus. That all they need to do is go in there, get a piece of their DNA, whether or not it's a hair follicle, a skin cell, or anything. Go put it in the pattern buffer of the transporter, and she can transport them back.
Yeah, but then
Don't even need that.
Right?
All you have to do is break them up like they did Riker in that one episode. Now you have two Tuvix.
Yeah.
Save one Tuvix, split the other. Now you have 3.
And this may sound kind of contrived, but would DNA samples just have no memory to them unless it's a recent hair sample or DNA sample of both characters to make them have the memories they have? It may sound trivial, but hey, it's a clone. Will they not have the memories of their former hosts, or will they have the memories of the former host if they're clones?
They wouldn't have the memories if they're clones. The episode Gorilla was talking about, it restored their bodies, but it didn't have anything to do with their memory. And hello, Gap After Dark. Welcome.
Hey, Gap. Hey, Gap, how about you come up here? We haven't had a chat with you in a while. And he says, hey, Jim. Edge of Time. Hey, Gap After Dark. Nice to see you, DJ. And Edge of Time says, only users lose drugs. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. 1 second there. Kid came home. Finally wandered home. Oh, I didn't really have anything planned tonight. But I will say that was a good episode of Andromeda there. Even though he had a bunch of fucking pacifists who didn't know how to fight.
But they got what they had coming to them in the end. Now they're all monsters.
Oh, wait, how did they get turned into Magog?
The hosts.
Yeah. After they killed all the slavers, they turned on the natives. And they willingly sacrificed themselves, so they're all now Magog.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to
Magog
rewatch
with
that
genetic memory.
Okay. And Gav says, I wish I could come up, but I'm not feeling well, so I have to be quiet. Okay, I completely understand their gap. But no, that episode it had some vague similarity to a couple Star Trek episodes. There.
Well, they did rip off the plot roughly off of a Star Trek episode. I don't know which TV show they were ripping off roughly.
Well, it did have elements of a private little war. It did have elements of that comet one or that asteroid one in Voyager. And there was another one I vaguely remember. I can't remember what it was. But you had that one freaking guy being a pacifist there. He almost doomed them all to death.
Yeah, that's what pacifists will do to you. They'll demand no war, but they'll use whatever violence they have to get no war.
Yeah, and they'll be
They're
the
like
first
the
to die.
schmucks at various colleges now.
Oh God, yeah.
So tell me, so tell me, if they use violence to achieve pacifism, does that mean they're hypocrites?
Yes. And relatively stupid.
I just love how they all are like the environment. Then you look at at the aftermath of their protests, and holy crap, the mess that they leave. I was laughing when they're. You remember that? It was quite a few years ago. North something was still Norton was, I think it was his name, was still governor of Virginia, and they're having a 2A rally. He was signing an anti-gun bill into law there in Virginia, and the 2A just packed like 3 city blocks, just packed full of people all carrying AR-15s in the surrounding the Capitol, and they did it right on his birthday. There goes, and what? There's one guy. He was going around with the trash bag there. All right, let's leave a birthday present for our governor. Pick up your trash. Pick up your trash. And they left that place cleaner than when they arrived.
Yeah, funny about that. Right-wing protests improve the area.
Yeah.
While left-wing protests, you're lucky if there's the area left afterward.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and DJ Play Nice says good. Yeah, but they said that was for his birthday. Pick up your trash for his birthday. Pick up your trash. Well, so yeah, but I think those they're starting to. I think they're starting to expel a lot of those university students, though, that are
Some
sitting
of
there.
them.
But the thing is, the arrests that they made the other day weren't even university students.
Yeah, funny how that works out.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Unfortunately, up here, most of them are university students, and the mayor, the governor, the university president all have no interest in breaking it up.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of your area, there, a donut operator did a video on your area.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. He's the one that does like all those police shootings and that. Yeah, he's the one that does like the police breakdowns and all that. And let's just put this way: a child diddler got castrated by they shot it off of him when he tried to pull on the cop.
I'm surprised they didn't get fired for that.
Well, who's gonna sue him? Him?
The state. There are groups up here that will go after cops for breathing on somebody wrong.
Gorilla, do you know PvP's handle on Facebook? If I could message him for you.
Who? What? Message who?
PvP. Do you know his handle on Facebook?
He doesn't have Facebook. He doesn't have Facebook. He has Twitter though.
Because I just sent a link to the YouTube to your YouTube live stream, but not to the StreamYard link through Pops' chat if anyone wants to join.
Okay.
But if they want to join the panel, then they have to ask you for permission to come on the panel, though.
Oh, it's open panel. It's just as long as they don't whip it out on live stream, we're good. And the only other rule I really got for these live streams is don't say anything that'll get my channel struck. And if you do, make it memorable. So I'm laughing about it as I'm sitting out for a week. Like I'm still laughing about Steven Crowder. He got a 2-week suspension on YouTube there for just quoting what Media Matters claimed that he said behind his paywall. So you got someone Media Matters who was paying like $100 or what was it, $100 a year, or was it a month? Yeah, $100 a year just to try to figure out what they're saying behind the paywall. Yeah, and Edge of Times give us peace sign, smoke, clown, hole, stars, boat. And Dota is funny as hell. Yeah, I know. Oh, so DJ knows what I'm talking about. Oh, so they did unload. I thought it was like 2 shots into the crotch, but yeah, they unloaded on him. And Edge of Times says, "Yikes!" Cap's giving us a weird look, and DJ says, "Right on." Yeah, but yeah, that guy deserved it. I mean, who stores their freaking gun in their front of their pants?
Oh, I know a lot of people who do that. None of them
Yeah.
know shit about guns.
Yeah, you just one wrong move, and all of a sudden you're not having kids at all.
I wish that they would have done that before they had kids.
Yeah. I mean, if I accidentally shot my dick off, you might as well just kill me now because you took all the pleasure out of life there.
Well, they do have pretty advanced surgery techniques. They probably could reattach it or give you a prosthetic one.
What?
We can get you an actual gorilla donation. You can have actual gorilla junk after you blow your own off.
Yeah. Oh, there's a story I was reading on Facebook the other day. Or seen on the other day on the reels there. I can't remember what this guy name is, but he runs like he takes care of septic systems. I think it's in Tennessee. But he was talking about he was telling the story about apparently this crews missed their first 2 jobs of the day. When he goes to the office, he finds out that they missed the first 2 jobs of the day. So he goes in that. So he finds out why. It turns out that one of the gals that works in the office, she came in with a black eye there, and both crews decided to go visit, pay her boyfriend a visit there. He said, "All I can say is, drive safe, wear your seatbelt."
Yeah. Call back to the customer and say, "I'm sorry, we had some trouble with the truck. We'll have to reschedule you. We'll give you a discount."
No, I think if you just be honest with them that they went to that whether office people came in with a black eye and the crews decided to go have a talk with the boyfriend there, that most people would understand that. Like they would actually they'd almost be willing to do more service with that there.
Oh no, gorilla.
Yeah,
That would be into a crime.
All right, and here is our diversity hire from Canada. Welcome, PvP.
Hey, Gorilla. How are you?
Hey, PvP.
How you doing, PvP?
Hey, Dan. Hey, Germ. Yeah, not too bad today. Not too bad today. Actually, it's always nice when the workday goes by quite quickly, and it went by quite quickly today, so that's always a nice thing. So, yeah. So, doing the live stream, eh, Gorilla?
Yeah, we're just talking about a child data alert getting his junk shot off.
Oh, gee, that sounds not so good. Wow.
Yeah, and our DJ says it's called appendix carry. Donate now for Gorilla's prosthetic piece.
Oh, there you go. Oh man.
Shoot. Howdy here. And welcome, Scurvy. Welcome. There.
Hey, Lemon.
Hey, Lemon.
Hey, DJ. Everybody say hi there. And you want to read this one?
PvP sounds so tired. He's making me sleepy. Gee, I guess I am a bit tired. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm tired too. Didn't you see my storm damage?
Oh, no, I didn't. Or did you post it somewhere?
Yeah, I posted it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I've been working since this morning, so I didn't see it yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Kronos.
Hey, Kronos. I haven't seen you in like 2 hours.
PvP, $5 says within 20 minutes, Living Pie will say something about eggnog.
Well, you never know. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Hey, we can totally rig that. We can make it 21 minutes there, then you'll owe PvP $5.
Yeah, well, I'm not betting on I'm not making a bet anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, come on, we could totally Chicago fight that one there.
Uh-huh.
uh,
Oh boy.
yeah, Crows has a question for you.
Hardly working. Well, I'm
Wait.
working part-time. Well, I
Or
try not
working
to work too hard, but some days it does seem like it's a little too hard at work.
All right, Scurvy got the countdown on for the bet here. He says 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Oh, hey, so the question I asked the other two PvP, what side of the aisle do you fall on the Tuvix argument? Did Janeway murder Tuvix, or was she justified in her actions?
You know, I don't think I've actually seen that episode, even though everybody talks about it. So,
Well, you're in season five already. You've seen it.
have I seen it? Or we
Yeah,
got that? I don't know if we got to that one yet.
Let's see.
I don't remember the Tuvix episode, unless I missed that week or something. But I don't remember that one.
Let's see. Tuvix is the 40th episode, so 24th in the second season.
Oh, the second season. Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't think I was watching it, Voyager with Jill that far back. Actually, I think I came in around season 3 or something. Actually, Gorilla. So yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it seems a lot of people kind of think Janeway murdered him, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the biggest arguments there.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people couldn't fall on either side of that debate for sure. Yeah. Anyway, Neelix is annoying no matter what, so you know.
Yeah, well, Germ was in the thing there. What she should have done was separate them there, then execute Neelix.
Oh well, Neelix is not too bad for comedy relief, I suppose. So, you know, it's like every weekend when Jill and I watch Voyager, it's pretty much guaranteed several times during the watch party that we're going to mock Neelix in some way, sarcastically. So that's always good fun.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Gorilla.
Well, the whole point of Neelix was he was supposed to be the comedic relief of the show.
Yeah, he certainly does seem to be that, doesn't he?
But I got sick of the bad cooking jokes. It's like you're hungry enough. Because I come from a household. You eat what's put in front of you. You don't like it, you can go hungry. If you're hungry enough, you'll eat it.
Yeah, well, it is a lot of fun though. I tell you, Jill and I have got a lot of mileage out of mocking his cooking, watching the episodes. So yeah, that's always good for a laugh for sure. But yeah, it does seem like a lot of the crew are less than enthusiastic about what he's serving them from episodes I've seen so far. So
yeah, well, my favorite one was he goes, Neelix says, "I made you some traditional pomik soup." And Tuvok will just eat anything that's put in front of him. You know, he's not like for Vulcan. It's only logical to eat what the food you have. You know. Then he goes. Then it's like really spicy on him. He goes, "This ain't." He goes, "This ain't a plumik soup." He goes, "This ain't traditional plumik soup." He goes, "Well, the old recipe was a little bland, so I decided to change it more." He goes, "Well, then you can't not call it traditional plumik soup if you're gonna change the recipe."
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, actually, that was one of the ones we watched not too long ago, and Tuvok's expression was pretty priceless, I gotta say, because I don't think he was too impressed. He was like, "What's this shit?" You know.
Yeah. So, just a sec.
Speaking of which, Pop does not want us to do any eggnog jokes tonight.
All right. I didn't have any planned. I didn't have anything planned tonight. I was just going with the flow here. And it's Scurvy here says, like that countdown on 24. Then Crow says, T minus to what? It's the final countdown?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with no eggnog
Yeah.
jokes. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
put too much pressure on Lemon anyway, because poor Lemon, he must be working overtime on those jokes, behind the scenes, right? Because he always seems to come up with so many of them. So, yeah, so no worries there, Lemon.
And Gap says, he Epsteined him. Yeah. And Scurvy is obliging to Pop's request. He says, you got it.
There you go. Well, by the way, I was looking at the poll when before I came on the stream there, girl, and there seems to be quite a few people voting for you to you can shove the button right up your ass. So it's getting some traction, I gotta say. That was a good one. That was a good one. I did vote though. I gave you a thumbs up on the button and voted yes because I just couldn't be that mean. So
That says Kronos for Scurvy to do eggnog jokes at PvP. And a Lemon, Kronos. And Neelix is very annoying. Oh yeah, they wait. Yeah, he could have been a great character if they did not go for the comedic relief part of him.
Yeah, it seemed like he was the running gag of the series, kind of.
Yeah. And Kronos says, LOL. Gap's agreeing with Kronos. Although Doc Joe was cool. I like the EMH. Oh, yeah. Robert Picardo. I think he's the reason that Voyager even got 7 seasons. Once they made him, start flushing him out and making him a character.
Yeah, once the writers started to pick up on that he was a character they could really do a lot with, because they started to really expand his character, and I think Picardo's one of the better things of the series, actually, because generally, the writers write him pretty good, right, in most scenes. There's the occasional time when the Doctor's badly written, but not too often.
Yeah, and we'll give you an interesting fact about that. Robert Picardo actually did not want the Doctor to have his mobile emitter. He wanted him to stay in the medical bay for some reason.
Huh? That seems weird. Because he actually had a lot more to do once he was mobile and could go anywhere, right? Because then he got to be able to do a lot more action and stuff in the series too. So I thought
it took away from his writing a bit.
I don't know. I just like the Doctor overall.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's a mixed bag. It is a mixed bag. Yeah, he can do a lot more. He can expand his story arcs and all that, but then that takes away his uniqueness.
Yeah, true. He was more like a human almost. Yeah, in that sense.
Yeah, but then the EMH had a lot more growth to him to explore the universe with that mobile emitter on him, though, instead of listening to stories of the crew that got injured on their away missions.
Well, he did get into more conflict and stuff once he had the emitter, and he could, travel pretty much anywhere, right? So that did, I think, open up some possibilities to some different scenarios, because I have a feeling the writers basically came up with that idea because they were probably starting to run out of interesting things for him to do in the sick bay. Because, let's face it, he was just basically there treating patients all the time when he was in the sick bay, quite often. So, but yeah, he's one of the probably about the best character in the series, because I think a lot of the characters are kind of flawed. I'm not big. That's one reason I put Voyager low on my list of classic Trek, is I always found the characters to be kind of so.
Oh no, the first couple of seasons were kind of boring, but they started getting way better after like season 3.
It seems like
you got nice eye candy after season 3.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I don't know. 7 and 9 looked.
Did your mic die?
Yeah, no. Jerry Ryan looked way better in Picard than she did in Voyager, and that is with her being 30 or 20 years older.
I didn't
No.
watch enough Picard to notice, but I thought she looked pretty damn good in Voyager, though. I think that's one reason they brought her in because, I thought the first 2 seasons were pretty dull too, and I'm sure they figured we need some eye candy, to get the viewers back, and I think a lot of viewers probably did start to watch it more regularly when Jerry
Yeah.
was, prancing around in that skin tight suit, right? So.
Well, no. Once they put her in actual regular clothes, and put her hair down, she looked pretty damn good in Picard. But that skin tight suit and up in the bun, it's just like too fake for me.
Yeah, they could have lost the bun. I would agree with that much. Yeah, she did look better. I think there was one episode of Voyager where she let her hair down. She looked pretty damn hot with her hair down. I gotta say, yeah.
And I would say this beyond eye candy after that. Well, she still was eye candy, but the writers gave her a lot of development too over the seasons when she tried to integrate into the crew a lot better. She had somewhat of a good relationship with Janeway, almost like a mother-daughter relationship.
Yeah, they did actually start to really give her quite a bit of complexity after a while, because there was the whole Borg sub-theme where they're kind of trying to become an individual again after being in the collective for so long. And so she was struggling with that some episodes, which made it interesting. Because there were some good episodes with Borg plots. And then speaking of mother-daughter, because recently they brought in that character Naomi, the little kid, and it's like Seven is kind of having almost a mother-daughter relationship with her at times. So that's been interesting to see that develop too.
Yeah, here you go, PvP.
They couldn't get the actress for the mother to be there full time.
Yeah, PvP
She looks all right. Yeah, I gotta say, for a woman of her years, she's holding up pretty well.
Yeah, I think they made her look a lot better in Picard there without the bun and just gave her regular clothes.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm good either way.
Yeah.
But I got through 5 episodes of season 3 of Picard and I gave up at that point. So it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I got through all 30 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. So Kronos says Nog died. Did he? When did Nog die?
Nog died in Deep Space Nine.
No.
Kronos
through the series.
Kronos
through Beta Canon.
Kronos are you talking about the actor that played Nog? Yeah, he died a few years ago now.
Oh, the actor died. Yeah.
No, he's saying Nog died as a captain here, and here Scurvy says not tonight. Danny goes all right, and Nog died as a captain. One of my favorite memes was it had a picture of Nog in a captain's uniform there, and it's going, Edson Kim, open up a channel. Oh, PvP, I thought you'd laugh at that one.
I don't think I saw the one where Nog died. I didn't see that meme or whatever you mentioned. So.
No, the meme. There's a joke going around because Harry Kim is an Edson throughout Voyager there, while everybody else was getting promoted, like Balada and Chakotay, and even Tom Paris got demoted and re-promoted.
Yeah.
So they had a picture of Nog who
They explained that the one who got demoted was actually the fake one from the Demon Planet.
Oh, okay. I remember that one.
Yeah.
They brushed away a lot of stat. Oh, some of these episodes was actually that clone starship.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing one of those. Yeah, that was kind of weird, actually.
Yeah. But anyhow, the joke was Nog just joined Starfleet right before the Dominion War, and by the end of the Dominion War, he's up to a lieutenant there. But they have it like an older Nog there as a captain, and they have Nog going. Edson Kim, which is like Kim would be like 30 years older by this point, going Ensign Kim, open a channel, meaning he never got promoted his entire career.
Yeah. Well, Harry, I always found Harry pretty much the most boring character in the show, actually.
Yeah,
Because he
but-
always, he never got to do a hell of a lot in a lot of episodes except stand around and, not do much, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, that's because
Yeah.
he is. That's because he was. That's because he was the eye candy. Because they were going to kill him off in season 4, but he got voted like Time's top 50 most beautiful people or something.
You got to be kidding.
So they kept
Wow.
him. They had to keep. They kept him on because of that.
I don't know. I didn't think there was anything too spectacular about Harry Kim's looks, but oh well, that's just me.
Yeah. Plus, for what I hear from behind the scenes of Voyager, the actor that played Harry Kim, he sort of, well, I think either it was the crew that always was confrontational with him, because the actor that played Harry Kim said they did not promote him in the show because he was a Mary Jane smoker.
Yeah. All right.
I really doubt that one. Most of them were.
Oh man.
Okay, Gap.
Yeah,
We weren't going
Brian.
to do that tonight. You didn't
Yeah.
read Pop's comment, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think Lemon agreed to it, but not Gap.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, yeah. Obviously.
I am not sure what Edge is asking here. How much are robotic cod pieces anyway, Gorilla?
Well, maybe he's hinting that you might own one or something, I'm guessing.
I don't
No,
know.
about your replacement after you shoot it off.
Oh, you see, I am higher on the evolutionary hierarchy there because I know to keep it in a holster, especially like a retention holster. And Cronus has never had eggnog, and yeah, we're not doing eggnog jokes, even though this is a pretty funny one. Yeah, gross. It sounds gross. Not the gross is not the bumhole. And Pavement cut your hair. He goes, what's your favorite ECW moment ever? What's an ECW moment?
Extreme Championship Wrestling, which hasn't been around for a good 23 years now.
Okay,
Well,
that's it. German, that'd be a you question because I don't watch wrestling.
Well, neither
Yeah,
do I.
Hard to remember.
I remember WWF back in the late 80s. I got into that for a couple of years because my friend Jim was a big fan, and we used to get together on weekends and have a barbecue and some beers and watch all that crazy shit. But I never heard of the ECW, though, gotta say. By the way, the Pavement's name there, Pavement Cut Your Hair, is a reference to the band Pavement, and they had a song called Cut Your Hair.
Okay, but yeah, welcome to the channel, Pavement. And
Yeah.
Skirt says, hail the edge of time. Hello, Pavement. Crow says, I like the episode where Tuvok strangled Neelix. Oh, which one was that one?
Well, did it happen first off? Because I don't remember it happening.
Yeah, there was an episode there. I cannot remember the name of it. I'll give
Yeah,
it here.
was that in season 5? That sounds recent because I think there was one where Tuvok kind of went nuts and he was like
It
getting
was
really
a later
violent.
season, yeah.
Yeah,
It
and
was a
I think
later
he did
season.
strangle Neelix in that episode. Yeah, which was fun.
Okay,
Okay. As far as that ECW question, it would probably New Jack straight up trying to murder several people.
that was Meld. That was episode Meld.
Yeah, where Tuvok is attacked by an alien a cloaking race that took away his ability to properly control his emotions or something.
Yeah. Yeah, season 2, episode 16. Okay, now I remember it. That's the one with that Betazoid that was going on the murder spree, and Tuvok melded with him, but he screwed it up, and Tuvok went nuts.
Yeah, that would have been season 1, though.
Season 2, episode 16. And Chrono says Picardo made the show work. Yep, he is. It says, are you kidding me? Kronos, that was a great moment. Yeah. Dang hedgehogs. Q called him a hedgehog. Too bad we didn't see more. I would like to see more of the Talaxians, though, not just the one weird one.
No, they're all that weird.
And he goes, and Edge time doing another.
Edge is trying to take over Lemon's, action here. I'm guessing.
Yeah. And Hellseer, and 7 was eye candy. Oh, baby.
Yeah, she was pretty sweet.
And Booger says, Sapphire, I just see blah, blah, blah eggnog.
Oh, my God.
I don't like the hair back look.
Yeah, I could have. They should have let her hair down. I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She looked way better than Picard. But that's about the only thing Picard had going. And I'm Kronos, a Bork. Naomi was. Oh, come on! You got to cut a 7-year-old some slack.
Well, was the actress that played her a good child actor? Because they say child actors usually were bad actors, but they haven't developed their skills or chops yet as a kid.
No, the kid playing Naomi, I think, is really good. Actually, Jill and I both think she's a really good little actress.
Yeah.
And the writers are giving her more and more stuff. Like she's been in in season 5, I think she's appeared now in 5 episodes or something. Like she's almost becoming a semi-regular at this point. So,
Yeah. Hey, welcome to our other Canadian diversity hire. How's it going, Nemesis?
Oh, doing pretty well. How you doing, John?
Oh, can we turn your mic down a little bit?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay, my ears just got blown out.
Better?
What was that?
Is this better or worse?
I think it's not so much the volume, it's the distortion, unfortunately, Nemesis.
Okay.
You really need to get an iPad or some kind of computer because you're on your phone, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. Well, it can't be helped. It's open pay.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm great that Nemesis decided to join the panel, but
yeah,
it would be nice if it was clearer sounding.
Yeah.
Pop. I mean, PvP. Yeah, I would say that my favorite characters of Voyager were the Doctor and 7 of 9. Those were my favorite characters of Voyager.
Yeah, I put them at the top of the list.
Definitely. You only like them because they're singing that Sunshine song or whatever the hell it was called. They're singing. They did a duet of Little Sunshine. The Doctor was singing.
You Are My Sunshine?
Yeah, You Are My Sunshine. All right. So how are you doing tonight, Nemesis? You there, Nemesis?
I think he's muted, or he's not, or his phone.
Maybe I'm guessing he's trying to adjust his audio settings, perhaps.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, now I'm back. I had to step away for a second. Someone say something?
Nemesis just said something a minute ago, but
okay,
it's been pretty quiet actually for the last 30 seconds.
All right.
So, I suppose.
Let's catch up here on the chats here. And Booger 414 says Jerry was pretty good looking in Leverage. Never seen it. Bork, Cannon, and Ed says that Egg struck a special of Girls' Random Thoughts.
Oh,
well, the actor died. Yeah, he died. He died pre-pandemic.
Yeah, it's been a while, I think, since he passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe 2018.
Yeah.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah, he wasn't that old either, was he? Actually.
No.
I think he was in his early 50s, wasn't he, or late 40s?
Well,
Something like that.
when he started out in DS9, he was 24. And Edge of Time says Hail Kronos. Also, in a later on a later show. When did not? I do not remember that. 'Cause I remember he got his leg blown off.
Yeah,
that
he
could-
didn't
that-
die in actual Star Trek.
Yeah, I think that's
They
what
may
I was.
mention it in New Trek, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Probably Gorilla was when he got his leg blasted off. So yeah, he probably didn't die actually.
Yeah, and that was at
A Paper Moon. And the Siege episode of the DS9 of that planetoid. I don't know the name of the planet.
Oh, he was supposed to die in season 8.
If they made it, yeah.
Yeah, but that spiel they give in that documentary doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be set 20 years after the events of DS9, so he was supposed to die at the hands of Section 31.
Yeah, but that's just Brenner and all those other smucks shooting off the top of their head without any type of filtration from people who know better.
Yeah. All right. And then he says, "Hey Edge, who is the clone?" They're talking about the Voyager ship that they landed on that Y-class planet. They all got replicated there by those gel-looking things there. That apparently they set off for home because they had all the memories of the crew, and then that whole ship fell apart. What was his name? Garrick was a fan favorite.
Oh yeah, Garrick definitely was.
Garrick's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you shoot a man in the back because it's the safest way.
That's right.
Of course.
Never tell never tell the same lie twice.
No, oh yeah, that is like, yeah, that's one way to interpret the boy who cried wolf. Just never tell the same lie twice. But they. All right, so Edge of Time says, here, PvP used to do this one.
Theme from Fake from Demon Planet Plays.
I guess you're supposed to sing that.
I have no idea what the theme sounds like because I can't remember it.
Okay. I think I'm a clone now, says Edge of Time.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it's a joke. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. And Kim never got promoted. Yep. Yeah, can't keep a good nun down.
I don't get it.
I don't know. And holy crap are behind here. And so much is made of Harry Kim never getting promoted, but really all Star Trek promotions are fairly rare for characters. Yeah, well, we've seen quite a few characters get promoted. Look at we've seen Geordi get promoted to chief engineer. Worf got demoted from ops to tactical officer. Then he got promoted over to DS9 all the way up to commander and all that. Let's see. Troy became a commander. Tuvok got promoted to lieutenant commander. There. Well, Ezri, no. So we've seen our fair share of people get promoted. And Crow says, I don't know anything about eggs as Nagish. And welcome, Rudolph Valentino. Welcome. He says, Sabu.
Sabu, RVD, they're ECW wrestlers.
Okay. Then Corona says WWF as a kid. And DJ is waving at Rudolph Valentino. And Crow says, build! And Rudolph says, the Sandman. I think I heard that name before.
Yeah, another ECW guy.
Okay. Crow says, yes, thank you. And Ed says, who doesn't want to strangle Neelix? That line is longer than if we will set up a line to slap your politician day. That line would be longer. You know, which I'd be all for advocating for. If we could set up a day of the year where we could just go up and slap our local or our politician that's supposed to represent our representative who's supposed to represent our district.
No, I'd be a little bit more merciful to him. I just shove him into an active volcano.
Oh. Need his waving at pavement. Q's son fused Neelix's mouth. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And that had the best, most memorable moments of all Voyager. Don't provoke the Borg! Or no, wait, he's like, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Don't provoke the Borg! That could be an interesting discussion on whether or not the Q were actually scared of the Borg. Because really, Q was scared of a phaser in Farpoint Encounter.
Do you think he really was, though, or he was just, pretending to be afraid?
Well, here's the thing. We've seen that where aliens act goddish is really just technology behind them. So what would make the Q even more different? Like, all the stuff he does could have been easily manipulated.
Yeah, well, the Q seemed to be so, powerful that I can't see them being afraid of much, possibly maybe being afraid of another Q, because, the Qs, would have similar powers if they decided to, go against one another. I'm sure that could be entertaining, but
Yes,
I mean, look at what they did when the Borg were introduced. I mean, Q, zaps the Enterprise that cost thousands of light years, and then he could just bring them back at the end of the episode. So Q's got so much power that I don't think he probably even thinks about the Borg, because it's not like he has to be around them at all. He can just zap himself halfway across the universe or something, it seems, right? So,
Yeah,
Yeah, but if the Borg got at least
Q, they're afraid for all the havoc the Borg will create because of the Q, because they're supposed to keep order throughout the cosmos, and screwing around with the Borg is one way to fuck that all up.
Yeah, and PvP, I would tell you this: if you get to the Voyager episode I'm thinking of, it's called Q in the Gray. You will actually see the stuff that you just talked about a few seconds ago.
Okay.
They've already passed that one.
Oh darn!
I think. What episode are you guys? What season are you guys on?
Season 5, I think it is.
Oh, you're only on season 5. I thought you were on season 6.
I don't know. I lose track. Voyager it all blurs into one thing for me when I'm watching Voyager, to be honest.
The Q and the Gray is season 3, episode 11.
Well, that's definitely one gone by then.
I thought that was later than that. The Q and the Gray. That was later.
No, that was that's season 3 there. That's the one where they had to try to reproduce because it became stagnant.
Yeah, and then thanks to a Q's suicidal death, the Q entered a civil war. Q versus Q, in other words.
All right, so Gap saying hi to Nemesis.
Hey, Gap.
And Crow says, I like the episode with the space whale. Space whale, that would be Tin Man, I believe.
That's one of them. In Voyager, they do have something like a space whale in Think Tank.
Oh, gotcha. Or you could even go with the aquatic species of the Zindi in all of season 3 of Enterprise. Or if you really want to go out on a limb, technically George and Tracy became space whales there when they got beamed onto the Klingon bird of prey.
That's true.
So you gotta be more specific on that one there. And Voyager, that is. And Seven could sing. Yeah, she could. And Nog was cool. Yeah. That was the siege of AR 559. This is the one you're thinking of. And Gap says Nano. Scurvy here is waving at Nemesis.
Hey, Lemon.
And what was that song in episode? You are my sunshine. I don't remember which episode it was, but that was when the doc was teaching. And apparently, a bunch of Nagaholics don't know when to quit. And Garrick has a lot of charisma. Oh yeah, he's one of the ones that made DS9 as great as it was.
I would agree.
Yeah, and he was an interesting character, plus a ambiguous. I can't say the word. A ambiguous character, or however you say that word.
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chrono says, "Paper, wow, I'm slow today." And Gap says, "Edge, there's no dog about it." LOL. And Chrono says, "Doesn't seem to be anyone around." No, there's people around. Sing it! And Weird AI. And Chrono says,
That's Weird Al.
"Oh, Weird Al."
That's timely. That weird AI. That's funny.
And Cronus says, "Now that I have that song stuck in your brain, you're welcome for that, Cronus. If you want, I can get something. I can get Alvarane, count to 3, Alvarane, then 4 more, Alvarane, then 3 more." There you go, Cronus. I got that stuck in your head now too. He says, "I hate you all," in a great way. Said Gap's laughing and welcome, Boomer, welcome. He said, "Harry Kim never got promoted because he's a terrible terrible clarinet." Well, maybe he should have soundproofed his. Maybe he should have used a week's worth of rations to soundproof his quarters. But a Phantom and Kim had some interesting love moments. Oh, some weird love moments. Q were kind of afraid of Bork. Q is just a dollar store beyonder. Oh, shoot. Girl says, "I don't think it would be good looking in a cat suit." Hey, you never know until you try one on there, Kronos. And if you do try one on, we want to all see it.
Oh, by the way, I'm just checking Voyager's episodes here, and actually, Jill and I are well into season 6 already. I just realized.
See, I
Wow.
thought so.
Yeah, because we just actually watched the 4 we watched on Saturday. I think were Spirit Folk, episode 17, Ashes
Oh,
to Ashes,
fuck.
18, Child's Play, 19. I believe the last one was Good Shepherd, number 20.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're well through season 6.
Good Shepherd wasn't too bad, but that Spirit Folk one, oh.
Oh God.
I don't see why they had. I don't see why they had to do that whole Irish town thing.
It was like Jill and I were comparing it to Up the Long Ladder because it was so painful to watch. All that, ethnic stereotype Irish folk. It was just like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. People call Code of Honor racist.
It was pretty bad. Yeah. And the whole Janeway with her Irish Holotech boy toy. It's like, what the hell is that all about? Like, that's just getting weirder and weirder. Like, I don't know, man.
I'd hate to be the one that has to clean out the biofilters.
Yeah, really, eh? But yeah, that one wasn't too good. Ashes to Ashes wasn't all that good. It was marginally better. Child's Play with the Borg kids. The Borg kids were annoying as hell. So, yeah, I didn't think any of the ones, those 4 were actually particularly good. I think they were all kind of weak ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The Good Shepherd episode was okay.
Yeah. And Ed says hot Q on Q action. Oh, what? Put the figures together? I thought, I guess that brings a whole new meaning to the term figuring.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Girl says you can't sing in the vacuum of space. Well, you can't even. Well, you're not supposed to hear the sounds of the freaking phasers firing either, but view. It's really evident in Star Wars with the pew pew pew, which I actually just learned a few years ago how they actually made that sound effect with in Star Wars.
What,
Is
with the
that
fence?
no the pew pew sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took a stretched steel cable like on your like you see on your power lines there, one of those stretched
Yeah.
cables, and they just hit a wrench against it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I heard decades ago. It was just a cable. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I would say this that a movie with space battles with no sound effects will be boring pretty fast because you want some sound to make it seem more realistic in our scope because we're so used to sound. But if we ever get to space combat in real life, we probably will get used to having no sound in space
Yeah.
battles.
Hey, we're nerds. We nitpick this shit. And Gap says, Chrono, stop dogging around. LOL.
Oh gosh.
And Edge Time says, look me split. Gap is laughing. Super saying hi to Gap. Chrono says, the episode where he had withdrawals was good. Who had withdrawals? Are you talking about the one I'm not sure what he's talking about. You gotta be more
I'm not quite sure. I mean, is he talking about the one where Tuvok has a Pon farr and he's trying to deal with it in a certain way, and Tom Paris has a holographic image of his wife put in the holodeck for Tuvok to deal with his Pon farr that way? Maybe it's that episode he's talking about.
Huh. Yeah, which I guarantee you, if the holodeck is anything like the internet, there, you know what 75% of that holodeck's used for.
Yeah,
Well,
I always wondered about that. Yeah.
Well, the holodeck is for entertainment and fantasy mainly, anyway. So you can do whatever you want as long as you don't get caught doing it.
Well, as long as the biofilters are working.
Yeah, exactly. Probably.
Gap, how are you doing, Phantom? And Crow says, Scurvy Meringue? Oh, jeez. And see me and Julio down by the crack house.
Okay, I don't think they ever. I don't think Paul Simon ever actually wrote that one, but you know.
And it's really too tight.
Tonight.
And Crow says, "Don't." You didn't like Good Shepherd? I thought that was a decent Lower Decks episode.
It's a Voyager episode, actually.
Yeah, but it's taking off from that TNG episode that had lower decks characters.
Okay,
I think that's what he means.
The three people that Janeway took out on the shuttle were all in the lower decks. The one guy, he never left in Deck 15 because he was trying to prove the 5 Big Bangs theory.
Yeah, I actually like the lower decks episode of on Next Generation better. Actually, I thought it was more entertaining.
Well, I actually really like the show Lower Decks. You know, it's one of those. It's not meant to be canon, or if it does, but it's a fan love letter to Trek, and they just go outrageous on it. But it's people who actually took the time to watch Star Trek there just so they could have like all their member berries in it. It is a member berry show, but I like it.
Huh, okay. I've heard other people that like it too, so maybe I'll have to actually watch some of that one of these days.
Between it and Prodigy, those are the two best of the new Trek.
Okay.
Yeah, but PvP, as from I haven't seen from what I see, you may want to put your expectations somewhat in the middle ground. Don't put it too damn high.
Probably somewhere close to the dirt.
Yeah, I don't have expectations of any of the. Well, I don't call it. It's not even new Trek to me. It's fake Trek. You know, most of it, but I don't have expectations that are high on any of that stuff really. But hey, you know, if I saw one that was actually decent, you know, I'd have to admit that you know maybe it wasn't so bad. But stuff I've seen so far hasn't impressed me. So
And Scurvy says, I'm not a meringue. And Gap says, Shepherd's pie is good. And Shepherd? Gross is asking Shepherd. Oh, I did put the link back in there if anybody else wants to join. And Crow says the Bork kids were really annoying. Oh, that episode wasn't too bad, but it's like, oh, so now we can magically bring people. We brought more people back from being a Borg. No longer special.
well, I thought it was getting interesting when that one kid got reunited with his parents on that planet, but then they flipped it on its head at the end, making the parents like evil, wanted to sacrifice him to send him back to the Borg so the Borg wouldn't attack their planet. And I thought that just killed the episode for me, quite frankly. I thought, oh, this is crap.
Well, in that episode,
Well,
their child wasn't a living weapon.
Yeah.
The child was.
Well,
Yeah,
what
but they were pretending they were going to take him back and reintegrate him into their society, and that was all a lie, right? Because they just wanted to use him, to send him back to the collective so the collective wouldn't attack their planet.
no. What it was is he was a bioweapon, a living bioweapon whose codes were to disrupt the hive mind of the Borg there, which I can understand where they're going for, and I know the reason they wanted to keep Egypt around for future episodes, so I can understand why they went there.
I don't remember that part.
It's
of the
just
episode.
a way to build character for Icheb.
Yeah, and I would say that for that one society, that trick probably would not work for the Borg for them again, since they're probably used to that trick already from that species, unless they change up their tactics on bioweapons.
I don't know. I think as evil as Janeway is, she will love to have him as a bioweapon for the Borg.
I don't know. She was Icheb was Janeway's pet's pet, so she was a little bit more sympathetic than killing what used to be her best friend.
Are you calling 709 a pet, Resolute Germ?
That's how Janeway treated her.
Oh, no, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't make a pet joke. Oh, good. Never
keep
mind.
the furry jokes to yourself.
And why aren't we talking about Enterprise? I don't know. I just started this out by asking a question on Voyager, which I haven't asked Nemesis yet. Nemesis, where do you fall on the Tuvok argument?
I haven't seen Voyager, so I couldn't. No opinion.
Oh,
Do you mean Tuvix? Gorilla, you said Tuvok. It's Tuvix, actually.
Tuvok, same difference.
Yeah. Same guy at the end.
And a much better show. If you say so. And Kronos is like, nerds!
Kronos is 100% right. Enterprise is
Yep.
a far better show than Voyager ever could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put those movies on the rotation. Revenge of the Nerds. And he says, Garrick, Edge Time, did you ever notice the internet wasn't into purple and then it was everywhere? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Germ, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
No clue.
Well, Gorilla, how large of a panel can you have on StreamYards?
I could have up to 10, but I think this is like the perfect number. This is 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think once you get over 6, it's just like everybody's trying to talk at once sometimes. And
Or it gets down
you
to two people get to say everything, and then everybody has to fight. Everybody else has to fight to get a word in edgewise. I've been on many of those, and hell, they didn't even notice when I left the panel.
Yeah, I've been on a few of those too, and that does suck. That does suck for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and DS9, The Wire, and
One
Crow
really good show out of that.
and Crow says, "I have a brain, brain. What is brain? Oh, Engine Time beat me to it." There he goes. That's toss. Yeah,
Well,
fun-
I'm gonna say that PvP must love that Spock Brain episode of TOS. He must love that episode.
Yeah. And Gab says, "Fun stream. I got to get going. I put all my eggs in one basket. I gotta sort that out." Well, you have a good night there, Gap. If you're still here, hope you have a good night.
Night Gap.
Good night, Gap. Take care.
Later, Gap. Kronos did like TNG Lower Decks. It was good. Yes, it was sad but true. And Kronos had lowered expectations. I don't know.
Well,
That's a old, I believe, Mad TV skit.
Yeah, plus judging how much us fans have been burned on all this new crap that came out, yeah, our expectations are gonna be dead low just with how much low quality stuff came out recently in the last few years.
Yeah. And Scurvy Seer says, "I got my favorite beer back, and the remaining pickle beer will be hunted down." Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Boomer says, "Hey, Scurvy," and Ed says, "I'll take back those Huggies and whatever cash you got, or I'll be taking those Huggies." And hey, Boomer, yo, Phantom, and that poor kid. What was his name? Icheb, or ICHEB. Yeah, which 7-9 murdered him. She fucking murdered him.
In Picard, yes, but not in Voyager.
Yeah. Then Crow says really bad parents. No, 7-9's parents were fucking worse. Who takes their damn 7-year-old out to go looking for a species that's rumored to be very dangerous? Quality parenting right there. Parents of the year.
Well,
they all get assimilated.
No, that's one problem I had with all the shows after the original one is you started with Next Generation having all kinds of families and kids on the starships, and it's like, I mean, you know how dangerous space is, you know what you're going to encounter, but you're taking kids like, I think kids should grow up, somewhere where it's going to be relatively safe, not, going into a hostile environment, week after week after week.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I have no problem with the kids going out, like parents going on a cruise, but they're going out to research a species that's known to be hostile.
Yeah, but even in TNG, Gorilla, I mean, they knew they were going to be going on dangerous missions. I mean, it might have been an exploration, technically an exploratory, starship, but still, they knew they were going to, have encounters that were not friendly, right? That were
just look at
very
Q.
dangerous.
Yeah, just look at Q where the daycare center got cut out of the ship and they all got assimilated.
Well, you never know, right? I don't know. I just found it. I know that Roddenberry with Next Generation was trying to appeal more to the family thing, and that's why he had Wesley Crusher as the protege, little annoying genius on the bridge. But I just thought, the original series is more believable because it's just a crew of like 400 and whatever people, all highly trained, to deal with the dangers of deep space missions. And I just found that more believable than the series that followed. But, that's just my opinion.
By that time, they weren't a military. They were not going out to strange new worlds at the edge of civilization. Most of that stuff, right into Federation's backyard.
Hey, Germ, do you recognize this person?
Let me see.
Be careful.
Chuck, I have no idea who that is.
Don't let him on. Remember the dirty foot from last time, Gorilla?
Yeah, I know. He had his camera on though.
I wouldn't trust it if you don't know them. If they're not a known entity that's never posted in the chat or been in the community at all, I'd be very careful because I don't really want to see a scrotum show up on my screen. You know.
Yeah, and I would agree with the PvP on this issue. The Star Trek and the Next Gen, they got soft because they got complacent in their ways, because it's been 100 years and they weren't in any major conflicts, any major wars, and their expansion became uncontested and unchallenged relatively well, because by that time they were allies with the Klingons. The Romulans turned inward, and beyond that, the other major powers did not really pose a threat to the Federation, so they had a reason to kick back and relax and develop luxury liners to do whatever they wanted, because they were the undisputed superpower of their region by that time.
I've talked to him in here in the private chat, so. And Carl says, I like the episode where he saved 7. What do you think, Jeremy? He's being nice in the private chat here.
Have them post in YouTube so we can actually check them out.
Okay, just posted. All right,